Hello, this is LAPS by PureMagnetik Effects. How do I describe this? I would say it's a looper pedal, but it's not ordinary. And it's a looper pedal that's most easily operated with your hands, because sometimes you need both hands, and there's this like shift key that does a lot of fun things. And the bypass is a shift double click, which would be really hard to do with your feet. Okay, let's go through. I think it's best to start with the modes. So there's replica mode, which is the blue light that you see here. And then there's purple mode, and which is multiply mode. And that lets you overdub, where the blue does not. So let me explain. We're going to start with blue. So when you're in blue mode, every lap, which you can think of as like a track, every lap is in blue mode right now. But if you wanted, you can change one so that so like 1 is in blue, lap 2 is in purple, lap 3 is in blue. But for now, let's make them all blue because we're going to go through the blue mode, which is replica mode. So replica mode means when you record a loop, which I'll do in a second, that loop is recorded on laps 1, 2, and 3. And then you have all these different parameters, and you can change them on each different lap. So just to go through that really quick, the loop, and this is great because if you're using your hand and playing guitar, there might be a little bit of a lag in start. So you can bring in the start and end points, or you can shorten your loop, or just cut off the beginning or cut off the end. This mod knob means that it gets glitchy towards the left, but the glitchiness is a little smoother towards the right. If you have the knob at noon, then there's no modulation. This is level. This is age. So age gives it kind of like a tapey, warpy sound. When you go to the right, the tapey, warpy sound has that white noise in it. Mix is just adding the blend knob to the effects of the pedal. So when you have it all the way up, you can't really hear the dry signal. And then if you have it all the way down, you really just hear the dry signal and you don't hear all the parameters going on. So let's start with the blue mode, and we're going to isolate one lap so you can kind of hear the different effects before we start going crazy with this thing. So let's start with making a simple loop. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 2 1 1000, 3 1000, 2 1 1000. So to make this easy for us to understand, I'm going to take lap 3 and turn the level down. Then I'm going to take lap 2 and also turn the level down. So now we're just on lap 1. That's all you can hear. And that way you can hear the different parameters. So here I am. I've shortened the start and end. Let's make it normal. Now I'm going to show you the modulation. To the right, it's a little smoother. Okay, let's turn that off for a minute. So level, oh, here's the age. Age with white noise. The mix. That's with the glitch. And also, when I turn it up, you don't hear me talk. I get cut off, right? The dry signal gets cut off. Okay, let me tell you about the shift key. So the shift key has more parameters, and that's what you see on the squiggle marks. So if I hit shift and knob on this, this is the bandpass filter, this is the resonance, this is panning, this is speed of the track, green, and density. So let's mess with, let's do the speed. 1,1000. So we've changed that. Let's go to track 2 now, and we're going to bring the level back up. And I'm going to mess with the green on track 2. And I'm going to mess with the density. I'm going to take track 1 and I'm going to lower it. So you just hear track 2. So this is lap 2. And I'm going to mess with the filter and resonance. Whoops. There we go. All right, let's bring back track 1. And let's bring back track 3, which should sound the most normal of them all. 1,000. Okay, now what happens if you try to overdub on all of these? Well, what happens is anything I say or anything I loop in is going to get overdubbed on, or is going to get recorded on all 3 laps again, but my old loop is going to disappear. But because we haven't cleared this, you're going to hear all the parameters I've set. So let's try my ABCs. A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, A, B, C. So you hear that? A, B, C. Now let's say I want to start completely over and say my ABCs with a clean, fresh start. Then I would just hold shift. Okay, so fresh start, here we go. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. A, B, A. I think I forget where I left the knobs, but A, B, C, alright. I'm gonna just turn everything down. A, B, C, D. Okay, we're just hearing lap 1 now. But I think you get the idea. But let's say we have the ABCs and we want to hear a 1, 2, 3 as well. Okay, we're going to get into purple mode, which is multiply mode. So let's go to 2. Alright, we have 2. We're going to double click shift and we're now in purple. So anything I say over this on lap 2, you're going to have the ABCs and 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to turn down lap 1. I'm going to turn down lap 3. 1, 2. So this is just lap 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, and I can bring back left 3, 1, and mess with it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and that's laps in a nutshell. If you